Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well, and welcome back to another thrifty video. Today we are heading to the infamous bins. We are going to the Goodwill Outlet where I'm gonna pay per pound for everything I find rather than per item. It's a crazy time where I'm just digging through bins. I have to fight people for shoes. It is amazing, but it is also kind of wild. It's the wild west of thrifting, but I'm gonna take you guys with me. And I'm also super excited because everything I find today, I'm going to take directly into a Whatnot show for you guys. It's all for my subscribers. So today I am really excited that I am working with Whatnot on this video. And so I am going to grab everything I can and then I'm going to take it to Whatnot. And Whatnot is like a live stream selling platform. So you auction off your items. I usually start all of my items at $1, and so then people can just bid whatever they want on items and combine shipping. The whole thing is really fun. I actually just bought 3 items yesterday on Whatnot, but it's a really cool way to sell items and to also buy if you are a reseller. So I highly recommend it. I've been really enjoying it. But if you guys want to use my code, if you have not already signed up, use my link. You get $10 off your first purchase, which for one of my auctions where everything starts at $1, you could get some things for free, which is amazing. So use my link. My next show, whatever I find today at the bins, we're going to put in a show on February 25th, and that's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm excited to see what we can find today. I usually have some good luck finding like Free People and Patagonia and things like that. So that's what I'm searching for. But with no further ado, let's head to the bins. Let's do this. I should have brought a coat. What am I thinking? Let's go. So here we go. We're heading into the bins. And today it was quite busy, actually. I wasn't really expecting it. And actually, a winter storm kind of hit today, too. So it started snowing while I was there. It's a little bit crazy. But here's the very first bin that I'm checking out. This jacket caught my eye, and then I realized it was a Michael Kors coat. And I said, oh, okay. So that gave me a kind of a glimpse that this bin might be a good bin. This little Nike jacket is really nice, but it's got some personalization and embroidery for a school for around here. So I decided not to grab that, but I actually am going to find quite a bit in this bin later on. I don't even get this on camera, but I find a pair of Lululemon shorts in this bin, so that's exciting. That was an Under Armour tank top, but usually at my bins, I have pretty good luck finding athletic wear and active wear, that kind of stuff, and so I like to pay attention to that while I'm here in the bins because active wear can actually resell for really good money, and I am not one to pass it up, especially if it's here in the bins. But then this piece is a little North Face crew neck. You can see it kind of briefly there for just a second, and that will make its way into the haul, so you'll see that coming up here pretty soon. This I would have picked up, except that it had some peeling going on. So I believe this is a Mark New York. Yep, Mark New York coat, but look at that. Underneath the collar, you can see either when it's fake leather or real leather that's not treated very well, then it can really start that peeling feel, and there's nothing I have found that can really reverse that or help fix it, so that's just gonna have to be a pass for me, and I leave a lot of cool pieces in the bins that have that kind of peeling, unfortunately. But yeah, I found so many good pieces in this very first bin. You know it's gonna be a good trip when your first bin is a huge success, so that was very exciting for me. And, you know, I always have a good day if I find Lululemon, so it was awesome. Then I was in the Home Goods, and I thought this was really funny. This is a Princess Peach doll, and I think they drew a mask on her. Something about that was hilarious to me. And then this was a little, like, strand of Christmas lights, and I put them in my cart to go and test out. They were LED soft white lights, so I actually picked those up for personal use for Christmas next year, so I put those in the cart. And then I found some cool Christmas items in this bin. I sent a picture of this to Jeremy to see if he liked it. It is an angel for the top of the tree. I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of a lightweight, almost like rattan feel to it. I ended up not getting it because he didn't like it, but I like to look through the home goods section of the Goodwill Outlet. Even though I'm primarily a clothing reseller, I do often resell other items as well, but I find lots of great clothing and purses usually get thrown back in the home goods. I also saw so many of these like Nerf guns, and I would love for you guys to tell me if you have had success selling Nerf guns or if it's worth picking up at all. I find these quite often and I always leave them behind. I feel like it'd be kind of a lot to ship, but let me know if you've had any success with that. And then this is a new rotation. I thought it was going to be a shoe rotation. It was supposed to be shoes, and they only do shoes at my Goodwill Outlet every other hour. So this is 2 hours later where they finally brought out some shoes. And I love this footage that I'm able to get when I have my GoPro and the shoe rotation. See me pick up one single UGG there, and then I find this little Nike shoe as well. You'll see those in the haul. It's always a success if I can find one match in the bins. It's so hard because my Goodwill Outlet, the shoes are not strapped together. And if you guys have been watching a number of videos of mine, then you probably have seen me doing this sort of shoe hunt where there are just bins and bins of shoes all thrown together. And I have actually made friends with somebody that comes here literally every day just for the shoe rotations. And he has told me before that he will pick up shoes one day and then literally a week later, the other shoe has come out and he's gotten them both before just from picking up single shoes. And that to me is absolutely wild. I cannot imagine that nobody put these shoes together and then they're just tossed in the bin willy-nilly, but it makes it a little difficult to try to find a pair. So I am taking constant trips back and forth to my cart. As you can see, there is literally no room for anybody to be having a cart in this mess. And so people are usually really good about this and they are just taking bags around. But I was able to find a few different pairs, but it is always a hot mess. So over here, I actually am going to find a really good shoe here in a second. I did not find the pair to it, so it was really upsetting, but it is a single Coach boot, I believe, right there in my hand. But I left it with my friend that I made here in the bins, and hopefully he'll find the other one next week or something, who knows. But I just cannot understand, if you're trying to keep things out of the landfill, why you wouldn't do something to make sure the shoes stay together. But I understand it. Also, do you see those Hokas in her hands? I was so jealous that she found those. But yeah, so I'm searching through the shoe bins, and I love the shoe rotation just because I find the best things normally in the shoes. Like, I find that what I'm looking for is definitely not what anybody else is looking for, generally speaking, and so that's really helpful to me. But yeah, so shoe rotation, always a crazy time. No matter what is happening, you know that I am going to be at that shoe rotation. This is a cute little pair of Adidas, I guess not pair, a single Adidas that has some, like, I would say beads on the laces, which is sweet. But it was easy to see that because of the beads. And so I will find the second one eventually. Spoiler alert. But definitely a hard rotation, especially if you don't like the amount of people that are going to be like shoving around you. The shoe rotation is probably not for you, at least at my bins. For $1.79 per pound, it's a really good deal, especially on shoes. And so that's why I always try to pick up more shoes than probably clothing. But I found a great mixture of both today. Here's me with my giant cart in the checkout line before they weigh me. So I just checked out, and then you can see me bagging every single piece up. I found, I believe, 96 items, and I spent $133.33. So I got so much. I'll tell you my average cost of goods then when we get back to my house. But I'm pretty pleased with everything I found. I found a good mixture of brands. I found some really nice pieces. But again, you'll see it all here in the haul. And then if you guys stay tuned, you'll also have a chance to buy it all on Whatnot. So let's head back to my house and show you guys every single thing that I got when we get there. Okay. We made it back home. I spent $133.33 at the Goodwill Outlet today. And then I counted up every single piece that I bought, including some random pieces I got for ourselves. And I bought 96 items at the Goodwill Outlet for $133, which means our cost of goods is at $1.38. So per item, $1.38. Great price. We're happy to see that. And I got so many things to show you, so we might as well just jump into the haul because this might be a little bit long video, so I'm trying my best to keep it going. But as a reminder, I said this at the beginning of the video, But every single item you're gonna see in here today, I'm gonna give you kind of what I would probably list it for, what price I would hope to get for it online on eBay and Poshmark, that kind of a thing. Instead of listing all these pieces though, I'm going to be putting them all up on my Whatnot. We're gonna do a live show this coming Sunday. If you're watching this when it comes out, that's February 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys go and follow me on Whatnot and save my show. And also you get $10 off if you use my code when you sign up. So let's jump into it. I was so excited. The very first bin that I went to, I found Lululemon, I found Nike, I found North Face. It was a good bin. And so I was pretty jazzed. This is my first time ever finding I think they're called the Hottie Hot shorts from Lululemon, if I'm not mistaken. Look at this. I found the Lululemon little logo and I was so excited. So within the first few minutes, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a good day. It's a really cute pair of color blocked shorts. And then back here in that pocket, it has the size on, it's a size 4. So a pair of size 4 little Lululemon shorts. I'm sure I could sell these myself for at least around 30 bucks, 35. But yes, they're going in the show. And then this is so tiny, but are these not the cutest? I've been throwing in some kids clothing in with my Whatnot shows just because I feel like it's kind of hard to find some of these kind of nicer, cuter brands out and about usually. So if I find them, I'm gonna put them in. This is a really cute pair of little gray and pink Nike shorts in a size 2T. I just thought those were adorable. So for $1, we had to go with it. Then I think this is in the same bin that I found the Lululemon shorts. I found this crew neck from the North Face. It has the North Face logo embroidered on the front, and this is in a women's size medium. It's definitely more of like an oversized cut. So it's got the, it's kind of like very similar to what I'm wearing with this Nike sweatshirt, where it's got more of a billowy top and then it comes in and crops a little bit. So it's a really nice blue sweatshirt. It does look like it has a stain on the front. So before the show, I'm gonna try to do some stain treatment on that, wash it, see what happens. But again, for $1 for the North Face, I would probably list that in my store around $35 to $50 just because North Face performs really well for me. So that was exciting. And then I got so many shoes this time, which is really exciting because last time I was there, I wasn't able to find very many shoes. But these are the first pair I picked up. Look at how cute these little Adidas shoes are. What really got my attention were the cute little beads on the laces. And then also it has this gold little cursive Adidas logo. Aren't these so sweet? Like, I just thought that was absolutely adorable. These are in a size 7, I believe. Yep, size 7 from Adidas. A little pair of white sneakers with the fun little beads. I thought those were adorable. I would probably list those on my account. Again, $35 to $50. And then we have a vintage Disney piece, which I personally enjoy selling. They sell really well for me. This is a kid's piece, but look at how cute this is. It has the sparkles in the snow. It's a Mickey Winter Wonderland, and this is vintage. It's from Walt Disney World Kids, a size medium for kids, but this says on here, it's Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party from the Magic Kingdom 2003. So we are officially, since we're in 2004, we are in the vintage territory. It's over 20 years old. That's a cool tag. So I thought that was really neat. It looks like it's never been worn. And it's a vintage Mickey Mouse Christmas sweater. Like, what more can you want from that? Like, that is so cool. Then we have this amazing pair of leather boots, which the comps for these were actually pretty good. And the bottoms here look like they're in pretty good shape. But this is from a brand I've never heard before. But it's the brand Aiden and Mason, which I didn't really know, but I looked it up, especially after feeling it, because I could tell that it was real leather by feel. I saw that the comps for these were around 50 bucks, so that was a good pickup in my opinion. And then these are in a US size 10, so a men's size 10 for a pair of leather Chelsea boots. These were an amazing pickup for $2 and 70 cents or so for a pair of boots that are leather. That's amazing. And then another pair of really cool sneakers. These are an Under Armour collab pair of sneakers. So collabs generally do really well. These are kind of a gray and coral color, but I picked them up because on the tongue they say Curry, which if you guys, I'm assuming you know who Steph Curry is, but even I, somebody that doesn't really follow sports, knows who Steph Curry is. And so when I found out these were a Curry collab, I was like, oh, they're probably worth something. And the comps were showing that they probably should resell for around $35 to $50. And so I picked those up in the bins for sure. And then somebody else will be able to resell them and make some good money. Same thing with these Nike shoes. These are actually a really good pickup as well. But I will be giving them in the Whatnot show to somebody for, again, I usually start all of my auctions at $1. For each pair of shoes, I might start it at $2, but I feel like it's really good either way. These are in a men's size 11 and a half, I believe, but these are the Nike React Infinity Fly Knit sneakers, which are really nice. They are like this knit material. It's red and black. They're really cool, very expensive new. And I found them in the bins, which is shocking. There's no holes developing, which I always check for first, especially with more of a knit material. But these are in really good shape. And I saw some of them online that were listed at around $80. So I'm thinking around $50 for a sell price would be really good. And then another nice little piece of activewear. I think this might have also been in the Lululemon bin, but it's a little Under Armour kind of fleecy zip up. This is also for women. Oh my gosh, my dog just like flops down. Let me know if your guys' dogs do that. He doesn't like gingerly sit. He just goes boom. Maybe you couldn't even hear that, but that's what he just did. And this is in a size youth large loose. So it's a girl's size large. So that's probably what, a size like 10 to 12 maybe for girls, 10 to 12 years. But it's a really cute little piece, so I grabbed that, and it's in great condition. And then I found one Matilda Jane piece, absolutely freaking adorable. Look at the little ruffled dress. Is this not the cutest? Like, I just cannot with Matilda Jane sometimes. It's so sweet. It has the cutest little buttons, and then it has the Matilda Jane logo on the back. And this is the Serendipity Matilda Jane in a size 4. So let me know if that's a different... I don't know, that's not the usual tag I see for Matilda Jane, so maybe I'll have to look into that a little bit, but it is so cute. That's adorable. And then we have this J. Crew sweater, which I always look for nicer materials when I'm in the bins especially. This is from J. Crew Mercantile. It's a size small, but I'm pretty sure this has wool in it if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 35% wool. So I grabbed a little wool kind of blend sweater from J. Crew. I thought that was nice. This piece is also from J. Crew, but this is kind of more of a chunky white knit sweater, which I think is really cute and really, really in right now. So from J. Crew, and it's in a size medium, but I just thought that was a really nice sweater. Nothing wrong with it, no stains, which is shocking and amazing. And then let's talk about hats, because I love picking up hats in the bins. If I can find some really cool hats, hats are usually pretty light, so they are very inexpensive when I'm shopping by their weight. And also hats can usually be sold for around $25, $35, depending on what you find. So I have quite a few here. This one's a cool Notre Dame hat, which is nice. Then we have a Purdue hat, which I personally really like the color of this, and like the big Purdue lettering. And on the back here it says Boilermakers, which is fun. We have a Chicago Cubs women's hat that is pink and sparkly and has a heart on it. These were like all in one bin. I found a whole bunch of hats. This is a cool Indiana IU hat. Love that. This is a NASCAR hat. It's purple, number 17. Has the NASCAR logo on the back. I could never tell you who this is. It has his signature on the bill of the cap as well, but y'all, let me know if you are a NASCAR fan, who is number 17. Let me know. Jeremy told me, I believe this is the St. Louis Cardinals. This is the MLB, so baseball league. We also have a Colts hat that is also adjustable in the back. Tell me this is not crazy. St. Louis. Oh no, this is the St. Louis Cardinals. I don't know who that one is. I guess it could be the same thing. Who knows? This is also MLB. So now that I'm saying it, I don't even know who the other one is. Oh well. And then this one is really cool. This is more of like a trucker hat with the mesh in the back. But this is a really interesting looking Purdue hat as well. I thought that was really neat. So each of those hats, we'll start them at $1, but hats in general do really well for me. And I feel like those could make some people some really good money. And then we got a pair of UGG slippers. At one point, I had probably 5 different of this same style of moccasin. I had all these single shoes of the Uggs and I couldn't find them, but I did find the matching pair for this one pair. These are really nice. They are the little moccasin from Ugg. They are more of like a driving moccasin because they have the little, you know, it curves around on the back here. And then the bottoms are in really good shape. And these are in a women's size 9. So great size, really cute. They look to be in pretty good shape. So that was a great pickup. And then I found a pair of Alukai flip-flops for women. So if these were at a regular Goodwill, if I had to pay up for them, I probably wouldn't pick them up. But for in the bins for like $2 to get both of these, I think that's amazing. They're Alukai and they're a women's size 8. I just think they're really nice. They have this really cushy footbed and then it's also cushy on the inside of the thongs. So really nice pair of flip-flops. Should do well for somebody. I'm trying to move fast, guys. I know I have a lot here. I have quite a bit to get through, but it's gonna be a good show. And also, I feel like I did find pretty good items. So this right here is a BCBG Max Azria little black dress. It's kind of a bandage style black dress, has some good texture in the skirt, and this is the brand. Again, I would not have picked this up at a normal thrift store, but for getting in the bins for around $1, I definitely found it to be more worth it. It's a nice formal type gown, and also BCBG doesn't have the worst comps in the world. Like, it's not actually that bad. I just feel like a lot of stores really mark it up. And then this is super exciting. I haven't found this brand in a hot minute, and that is James Purse. So Standard by James Purse in a size 5. This is a men's little polo shirt, and I've not ever picked up men's James Purse before, but this is a brand that I personally enjoy selling, and it does pretty well, usually right around $50 for something. I've not sold a men's piece, but I'm assuming $35, $50 would probably be pretty likely. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna have Jeremy try these on because they're his size, but I was able to score a pair of Hokas in the bins, which is a really great find. I love selling Hokas. They have really good tread on the bottom here still. There's no holes on them. They're an interesting color scheme. I think this might be an older pair of Hokas because they just say Clifton on them. There's no like Clifton 8, no Clifton 9, just Clifton. They're a size men's 10.5. But yeah, really cool. I'm gonna make him try them on. If he does not want them, they will be in the show, and I will be putting them up there for, what, $1, $2? Crazy. Then again, from the Lululemon bin, I have this little Nike tank top. It's a fun little racer back, and it's got almost like an animal print going on, and then it has the Nike swoosh on it. It's a medium from Nike, and a pair of Nike sweatpant joggers in black. These are super cute, and again, like I said, they are a Nike size small. I was just looking for a pair of these for myself, and it's hard to find them, even under like $25 online, even if they're already used. So I would think that that would be a good pickup for somebody. Then this is Polo Ralph Lauren in a size medium, a nice little quarter zip pullover. It's a really soft fabric. I thought this was so nice. So to find that in the bins, we love that. 100% Pima cotton. Gorgeous little dressed-up piece. Love it. And then tell me these are not the cutest Converse you've ever seen in your life. I was so jazzed to find both of these. It is a pair of dinosaur Converse. So cute. Absolutely adorable. Covered in dinosaurs. And then really good tread on the bottom here as well, which I always like to check for, especially in the bins. You never know what you're going to find. But then these are in a US size 12.5. Whatever that means. 12.5 for kids. Not sure, you know, what we're looking at there. I'm not good at kids' shoe sizing. I don't have any kids. I'm not familiar with it, but these are so freaking cute, and I know some kid is gonna love those. Same thing with these. These are another kid's pair of shoes, but these are also really cool. A little pair of white Nikes with the little Velcro and pink swooshes. I think these are adorable. Goodwill wanted $8 for these. Nobody paid that. They made their way to the bins. These are in a US size 1.5 years, a European 33. So that's probably like a 3.5 for women's. But again, these look bigger than the size 12s. I don't get kids' shoe sizes, but these are really cool. Okay, and then we have this sweater, which is like a knit piece. It's very interesting. It has a lot going on, but I saw that it had a logo embroidered into it, and that it had like this raw edge hem going on, some like intentional distressing. So that kind of, something went off in my mind like, oh, that's probably good. And I did some looking up on it because I literally had no idea what this brand was. It's going to be hard to show you because it's a black on black label. But the brand is Valabasas. Am I even saying that right? Valabasas. I have no idea what this brand is. It's a size medium. It's 100% cotton. But I just knew it looked interesting. It looked different. And the comps for it were really good, actually. So pieces like this were reselling for around 50 bucks. So I grabbed it. If you guys know anything about that brand, let me know in the comments. And then I picked up one pair of Loft jeans. I just thought these were a really cute pair of jeans. And I know I've been leaving behind Loft and Ann Taylor like it's my job, because it literally is. But this I thought was really cute. These are from Loft. They're in a size 4 or a 27. And they are the super soft girlfriend jean, which I just thought were really, really adorable. So grabbed those. I think hopefully somebody will get a good deal even for themselves on a pair of jeans that should fit them and really do nicely for them. And then this is a really nice striped shirt with a little pocket on the front. I know it's kind of hard to see probably because it's white, but it is just from J. Crew again, and it's in a size medium. So just for a plain little long sleeve, I thought $1 was a good deal for J. Crew in general. It's a great deal. And then this was a very interesting pickup. I didn't know this brand at all, and I didn't even recognize what this meant by the numbers on the front, but it looked interesting. It felt nice. It had logo. It had some branding on the front as well as on the inside. It's from the brand Code Word, the shirt that gives back, size medium. It's a cropped medium, so it's women's. But 317, I didn't even think about it. That's the area code for Indianapolis. So it must be doing some sort of like whatever place you live in, you can get sweatshirts that match it. So if anybody is around, I'm sure I have some Indianapolis people watching this, but I think this is a really cool piece. And also the comps, they were selling for like 35 bucks. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we have this cute pair of American Eagle jeans. They are black and quite distressed, but they were a good size. And so I decided to pick these up from American Eagle. They are the relaxed mom jeans in a size 14, which the relaxed mom jeans do well for me, but also they're really distressed, which is another good thing for American Eagle. So for $1.38, I said yes to getting some good pairs of jeans. Then this is a really cute vintage sweater. It's got a hood on it as well. It's more of like a sweatshirt-y kind of material, kind of like a fleece. And then it has all these cute little like patchworky flowers and things on the front. Has the hood with some plaid on the inside. And it's by the brand Ferrelli, which not really familiar with at all, but I liked the style. I thought it was really cute and just like vintagey. It's a size 18-20, so like a size 2X-ish. But I just thought that was a really fun vintage piece, and I personally am a sucker for vintage, so I had to grab it for sure. Then we have a Chico's piece, which I just sold a Chico's pair of pants that I picked up in the bins the last time I went. I bought them in the bins and I sold them for like $35. This, another Chico's piece, but this is a jacket with this really fun black stitching going throughout it. And then this is what the tag looks like. Chico's, it's a size 1, full zip jacket. Should do well for somebody. I'm thinking 35, 50 bucks for that. And then we have this J-gel piece, which is a little v-neck kind of thinner knit sweater. It's got a little bit of cable knitting throughout it. Really lightweight, and I think it's vintage because it is made in Hong Kong. It's by J-Jill. It's a size small, but it's a really nice piece. It's a mixture of cotton and ramie. I just thought it was a really classic, and also it's a really good piece for summer to wear this like over a swimsuit or something at the pool. I thought it was cute. And then this is a brand that has flown under my radar for years now. I never ever picked this brand up, but I just recently, I guess literally while I was in the bins, I looked it up just to make sure it wasn't worth picking up, and the comps were surprisingly decent. So I grabbed this sweater. It's a really beautiful brownish camel color, kind of like a little slight mock neck to it, but it's the brand Rachel Zoe, which I know is sold at places. I think it's sold at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, maybe only, but it's a size small, and I looked up the comps and they were selling for like 35 to 50 bucks, and I was like, huh. Maybe I should have been picking that up for years and I just didn't know it. And then we have this really, really nice piece. There's some actual leather underneath the collar here. And this is a brand that I leave behind a lot, but not in the bins, and definitely not a coat. Coats, I always am looking at the coats in the bins because even if they're heavier, they're usually worth picking up. This, I believe, is a men's pea coat. It's black. It feels like wool. It's really nice. And this is by Michael Kors. So Michael Kors, not Michael by Michael Kors. It's not their diffusion label, it's the actual designer label, which is great. It's in a men's size large, and honestly, this is a really nice piece. So I probably could get at least $50, probably more for this, but the shell is 60% wool, so it's a wool blend. Michael Kors coat in absolutely gorgeous condition. Like, that's a nice piece. I paid $1 for it. It's amazing. But that kind of a piece, I'm sure, honestly, I could probably get close to $100 for that in my like eBay or Poshmark. It probably would do really well because it is not a diffusion label and it's also wool. It's a nice brand, but again, I'm giving back to you guys hopefully in this Whatnot show. So hopefully one of y'all will get a great deal on that. And then this is a really cute little American Eagle dress, perfect for spring. It has all these little ditzy blue flowers all over it, some ruffles, a really cute little tie up right there, and a few little cloth covered buttons on the front. It's from American Eagle. It's in a size small. It's just a beautiful little dress. And then we have this little Nike graphic tee. It's just a black t-shirt with the embroidered Nike and Nike swoosh on it. This is in a size XL. I just thought that was another nice little graphic tee for spring and summer. We're coming into those seasons. Isn't that crazy? It makes me feel bizarre. This, another piece that was in, I believe, the Lululemon bin, is this little Adidas gray zip-up little hoodie, and this is in an Adidas size small, so just a men's size small Adidas hoodie, and this is really nice too. I think this is a kid's size. A super nice black puffer jacket from Under Armour in a youth size large. So look at the hood around here too. It says Under Armour. That's a really nice coat, and some kid is gonna love that. I don't see anything wrong with it. It's a puffer, which usually does really well for people. And for $1, like, shut up. This is why we love the bins. Then I have this. It's an East Shakti dress, which I've only picked up, I think, once before. This is my first time finding it in the bins, but I thought this was a really unique style. It's got trees kind of like on a waterline almost. And it's a shift dress, kind of like a sheath kind of style, and it has a lining as well, but it's from East Shakti, and I believe it's in a size 12. Yep, a large size 12, but the comps for that were around $35, so grabbed that. We're almost through this haul. There's a lot here. There always is when I go to the bins, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. Here we have a pair of little kind of heeled mules. They're from Merrell, which Merrell is a nice, like, usually outdoorsy kind of brand. And they're called the Luxe Wrap Bitter Chocolate. Never heard of it, but size 6.5 for women from Merrell. They're really kind of fun. I like the style of these. I think they're pretty cute. And they're a nice dark chocolate brown. So again, shoes in the bins, always a win. This is a cute little pair of Nike leggings. I thought these were fun with the gray and the lighter gray, and then it says just do it along the side here, but these are from Nike. They're the dry fit in a size extra small, so that's what they look like on the band. They literally look like they've never been worn. They're in excellent condition. And then we have this really cute little brown belt, which I found, which is genuine leather. It's a size 36 for men, but it's from Fossil, so I personally enjoy finding Fossil pieces. It also says Fossil underneath the belt loop as well. Nice little brown belt from Fossil, size 38, super exciting. As well as this little Kenneth Cole black leather bag with detachable straps. I thought this was interesting. It looks like vintage Kenneth Cole. Super cool little crossbody bag. I like to sell Kenneth Cole. It actually does sell pretty well for me. And this is a new Tags pair of Luckies by Muckluck ballerina slippers. It fits shoe sizes 6 to 11, but they're a cute little pair of slippers, really soft and squishy, and literally have the tag still, so those are nice. We have, sheesh, my pile is getting huge. We have a little Indiana IU sweatshirt. It's a hoodie, and it is a Champion piece, so a size large. It's a Champion branded IU sweatshirt, which I thought was a really nice sweatshirt, so I grabbed that. And we have a pair of Nike sweat shorts, which are really nice, and these are in a men's size medium. And again, these were in the Lululemon bin. I found so many good athletic pieces in that bin. Super excited about that. I thought that was cute. And then we have one amazing plus size dress. I love this color. It's kind of like a mustardy, but also green kind of color. It's from Ava and Viv. It's in a size 4X. It's a wrap style dress that's super nice. And so I grabbed her. I thought she was pretty. Size 4X. This is the only Ann Taylor piece I picked up. It's an Ann Taylor size large. But look at this amazing tulle, kind of like ballerina skirt. I'm telling you, if this was me in high school, I would have been obsessed. This was everything I wanted. It's so cute. It's got little polka dots in the tulle. It's a gorgeous piece. You could definitely do ballet core with this. Kind of a black swan moment. That's a fabulous skirt. Like, tell me it's not. Then we have one more pair of American Eagle jeans. These ones are a men's pair of jeans, and they're really nice, but these are the dad jean in a size 34-34. Really nice. Should see if Jeremy can wear those. Those might be too long for him. And then I also picked up this really cute little full zip, black, kind of scalloped hem, just nice sweatshirt. And it is from the brand Harrods, which really rang a bell with me. I think, isn't Harrods really big in Europe? I could be wrong, but it's in a size medium. I didn't even look this up, but it's got lycra and spandex in it and cotton. It's a really nice piece, so grabbed her. I have no idea about the comps on that. That was an instinct grab for sure. And then this one is super nice. I do need to wash it because it has some, looks like dog hair, maybe cat hair on it, but shut up to finding this amazing North Face piece in the bins. It's amazing. It's got the quarter zip. It's got the little pocket zipper. It's a gorgeous kind of like dark burnt orange color, a little red in it. It's a great size. It's a men's size XL. This is so cool. I was so happy when I found this. Yeah, I do need to do some either lint rolling or something to get some of it just has some dog hair on it. So I'll lint roll it and wash it, of course. But come on, I spent $1.38 on that. And I guarantee you that was probably over $100 at the North Face because that's just how it is. Okay, we've got like 5 more items. So hang in there with me. I thought this was really cute. Okay, maybe it's not, but I love it. It's a little Mickey Mouse. And it's another vintage piece. It's like a Christmassy one. Walt Disney World, authentic original Disney parks. And then I knew it's almost vintage. It's dreaming of a Disney holiday 2007 is what it says on the bottom. So it's an older little like Mickey Mouse, which is so cute. He's got this white little outfit on from 2007. Tell me that's not so sweet. I loved it. I had to get it. I also have a Yoshi little like, maybe it's supposed to be for a Halloween costume where you put it on your head and then your Yoshi actually, which probably is for a child. So who knows if it'll fit me. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, now like don't use this as internet fodder, but like this is pretty cool actually. I'm not gonna lie. I do think it's made for a child. It's a little bit tight around the neck, but I have a pretty small head. So if you're a small-headed adult like myself, you could probably wear this for yourself. But maybe you have a child who would like to wear that, and that would make more sense. But yes, you are welcome. I did try on the Yoshi head for you. That's a cool piece. I did find a Pokemon t-shirt. I was hoping somebody else would like Pokemon as much as my family does. I just thought it was so cool. It has Charmander, Charizard, has everybody on there. It's so cool. It's in a size medium. So that's a nice piece. And then the last pair of shoes is this really nice pair of Nayot black leather shoes, which Nayot can sell really well. These are a European size 47. This is what they look like on the bottom. It's like a world map. It's super cool. And then it says Nayot right there on the middle of the bottoms. They look like they're in excellent condition. And a European 47, I'm not sure what size that is. They're pretty big, but they are real black leather in good condition. So I saw the comps for those were over $50. Love that. And the very last thing, I tried to convince Jeremy that we needed this, but hopefully one of you guys can get this and resell it or use it for your own kids. It is so cute. It is this vintage little watering can. It's a plush, but wait for it. It's from the brand Baby Gund, My First Garden. And it has to be vintage, but when you unzip it, on the inside, it's little things for planting your own garden. Like, tell me that's not the cutest thing you've ever seen. It has the accessories. We have a little flower pot. And then on inside the flower pot goes a little teddy bear. Tell me that's not the cutest. There's also a little flour that kind of rattles that you can put in it. There's also seeds for your first garden, as well as a little shovel that also jingles. That's the cutest thing you've ever seen, is it not? It all goes inside of a watering can. Shut up, right? I looked and just the watering can without any accessories in it was selling for $15 on eBay. With everything in it, like that's probably a $25 toy. It is so cute, but I'm gonna sell it because Jeremy says we don't need it, which we kind of don't, but what can you do? Sometimes you just love things. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, that's a lot of pieces. That's a lot there. I feel a little overwhelmed by the sheer amount of items I found, but I feel like it was a pretty good haul. I feel like for going to the bins for a few hours, I found 90 items. That's amazing. And then we're gonna take them all to Whatnot. And as a reminder, Whatnot show will be February 25th, this coming Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So I will catch you guys there. Make sure you are following me on Whatnot and also that you save my shows. I have all the rest of my shows for the next like 3 months all on there. So you can go through it and just save, and then you won't miss one. Because I know some people have been missing them by accident. And so that's the easiest way to make sure you don't miss it. If you haven't already signed up for Whatnot, you can use my link and that will get you $10 off your first purchase, which when I start everything at $1 could really get you guys some good stuff for free. And that's the whole thing. We have gone to the bins. We found 90 items. Let me know down below which piece was your favorite. I had so many good finds, and I will hopefully see you guys on Sunday. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And until the next video, bye.